I wanted to share the recipe that I've come up with for the best DIY deodorant that I've tried. It works very well. It does have a bit of baking soda, but there's an easy change that you can make if you don't handle baking soda that well and if it causes any irritation. And this stuff works really well. It's strong enough to work through a workout, and it's a really great deodorant. When you're ready to use it, you pinch off a little piece that's about the size of the eraser on top of a pencil, and you roll it to warm it up. Oops. And then just pinch it in half. Put it under each underarm and rub it in. That's all it takes. The ingredients are shea butter. I use this type of shea butter, and it's not highly processed, and I found that that is the best one for me. This is what it looks like. It's a brick, and this works very well. You are, for the recipe, going to need baking soda, but you can substitute that out if baking soda causes an irritation. And then arrowroot powder. What I like to do is I make up one recipe, but a bigger size. So this is the batch that I made up just a little while ago, and this whole thing will probably last me about a year, so I don't have to work that hard to make the recipe up, and it's inexpensive, it's all natural, it works, and I don't have to have much time input. This is the recipe. It's a ratio recipe. 7 parts shea butter, 6 parts arrowroot powder, 2 parts baking soda. If the baking soda doesn't work for you, substitute it just for all arrowroot powder, or you can do cornstarch. I've never tried cornstarch, and I've never tried arrowroot powder in its place, but those are common changes that you can make when making DIY deodorants. When you mix them all together, you melt it. So looks like this. I use my microwave because I feel comfortable doing that. Some people prefer to use a double boiler, but here's the way you get it to the consistency you're going to need in the morning. You melt it, you put it in the fridge, you let it cool. It comes out. You melt it again, mix it all up, put it in the fridge and let it cool. Do at least 2 rounds like that, and then check for the consistency. It may need a 3rd round of melting, mixing it all up, putting it in the fridge to cool, and then seeing what the consistency is like. That melting and cooling will change the consistency and give you the type that you'll need to have the deodorant in the morning. So it will come out like this, and then just pinch off a little piece and warm it up in your fingers. I like to play around with it to speed up the process. If you want to take a screenshot, here you go. If you try this out and it works for you, let me know. And if you want more recipes like this, please like and subscribe.